pan-happy monster is here. I won't be satisfied until this chat is bereft of anyone speaking. I won't be satisfied until no one but I can speak on the internet. Ah! How dare you, Canadian Führer? How dare you speak? How dare you speak? How dare you speak? You will be all banned. 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 Hello. What's your worst guilty pleasure movie? Mine is Green Hornet. Guilty pleasure movies. I don't know, man. I like Twister a lot. I like Twister's dope. Not a lot of people agree with me these days, but I think Twister is pretty dope. It's sunset. That's why I'm red and jolly. Look how pretty. I'll show you. Look at how pretty the sunset be. Ah, look at that. Isn't it a hoot? A lot of people poop on Twister, man, but the dude saved himself with a belt at the end. Everybody's mad because they know they wouldn't have thought that quickly that Bill Paxton thought to take his belt off, wrap it around a pipe. What kind of Twister's ever gonna beat you? None, says I. None, saith I. Good evening. How are you? Pacific Stones. That's what that's my pre-roll of choice down here. My foot and knee hurt too much for me to enjoy the beach or go swimming, but I'm glad to be here and to enjoy the ambiance. Did you hurt yourself or something? Did you fall? Well, at least you're in a beautiful place. Gotta go fight the ocean, Phoebes. Can't leave Pismo without fighting the fucking ocean. Make sure you get some of that fucking Splash Cafe. Get some of that Old West cinnamon roll too while you're there. Good shit. Stress fracture for me on my feet so much. Eesh. Yep, you gotta fight the ocean. Get out there waist deep, let those waves slap you in the face, punch them back. I like to fucking like when they come in. I punch them. Come rolling into my face and I'm like, you ain't hit me, no fucking. Yeah, the cracked crab. That's an expensive joint though. And you gotta like book ahead of time to get into it, especially during this time of year because it's fucking packed out. But the cracked crab is dope in Pismo. If you're a fan of king crab or whatever kind of crab dungeon is. Thanks for the hot dog cloud massacre. Howdy, howdy. I was in France. We tried to stand our ground against 20-foot waves. It was a lot of fun. Had source scan after that, yeah. There's no 20-footers on Pismo. But crepuscular? What does that mean? Doesn't that have something to do with a tree? Aren't some trees crepuscular? Does that mean that, like, I grow moss? I don't know. Got myself a tiny Coke. Tiny Coke, tiny Coke. Good old tiny Coke. So what's going on in the world today, folks? What's new? What's new? What's fresh? Kimchi is good shit. Drinking a tiny Coke and eating chili. My man. Got your second shot. Good shit. Good shit. Clone to capybara, it'd be called Copybara. Okay. Copybara. Dude, you gotta try Choke On, dude. Especially if, like, your brother knows about Mortal Kombat. You should be like, dude, can you believe they didn't put Choke On in the new Mortal Kombat movie? He's gonna be like, Choke On. You'll get him, dude. That's a Paul original right there. Yeah, dude, he's like Kentaro's nephew, Choke On. They're like, man, there ain't nobody named Choke On. Choke On, he's nuts, bitch. I've got those reports you needed. I'll set them here on your desk. Like I set my nuts on your chin. Man, why do you always have to make that nuts on the chin joke? Why are my nuts always on your chin? Take-a-loo cats, dude. You gotta remember. You gotta say, dude, man, have you ever seen those crazy take-a-loo cats? They're fucking nuts, dude. I just saw it on Insta, and they'll be like, take-a-loo cats. Take a look at these nuts, bitch. Oh, man, that's a good one. No matter how old I get, Sawcon jokes just never get old. I know, dude. Ligma it's great, man. Take-a-loo cats, dude. Fucking weirdest cat you've ever seen, bro. From the Isle of Take-a-loo. What's ligma? It's a serious disease. Don't make fun of it. It's fun being a perpetual child. Yeah, kind of. I mean, in certain ways it is. In certain ways, being a kid sucked. Like, being told what to do. Remember how that much sucked? You get told what to do and shit, you have to fucking do it, or there's somebody there to enforce the rules. Having no rent, yeah, but you were like free labor. Like, you're the one that has to clean up after the take-a-loo cats and everything, man. Sounds like being an adult, yeah. But as an adult, you get to decide 100% what to do with your free time. You don't get that as a kid. As a kid, your free time gets structured by mom, dad, grandma, grampy, auntie, and fucking uncle, and fucking this, that, and the other goddamn fucking thing. You're lucky 2 days a week you get to play with a friend for an hour. It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Instead of treated, we get tricked. Instead of kisses, we get kicked. It's a hard knock life. Hard knock life for us. The Dr. Evil remix rules. Dude, the original Annie version rules. Whoa. You guys plan to scout out possible places to move when you take your break? Not I, McFly. I'm settled here for a little while. I'm not really ready to start looking for another place yet. I think that is partially what TJ's doing now. Taking a look at some options for places to move. Is Cali expensive? Certain parts of it aren't, yeah. When are you planning to take a break? Must have missed that stream. Huh? TJ's out of town right now. So we're all technically on break. Just moving further away from each other feels bad. What? Have you seen a map of the United States of America? Do you know where California and Colorado are on that map? Do you know where Colorado and Louisiana are on that map? Do you know how to tell distances? Like, you know, eyeball style by looking at a map, you know? Oh no, I don't. I'm dumb. Don't listen to me. What the fuck, bro? Oh shit. Yeah. Colorado is not Alaska. And California is not Florida. Take a fucking conversation elsewhere. Don't be atting each other in my chat. Thank you. Guys, hook up on fucking YouTube. Send each other some DMs or whatever. Or exchange fucking Twitter handles or Instas or whatever you gotta do. But I don't want to be seeing off-topic shit in my fucking chat. You got nothing to say on the topic or no topic to add. Don't be fucking talking to other people about video games and shit. This ain't like the social hall. Want the social hall? Go fucking chill over at Twitch. That's what a Twitch chat's like. It's the social hall. This here ain't the fucking social hall. I ain't your daddy. And I ain't having it. He ain't having it. It ain't hard, man. It ain't hard. Favorite rockabilly rocker, Reverend Horton Heat. Reverend Horton mother fucking Heat. Got to see Rev Heat twice. Pretty rowdy shows, yo. Pretty rowdy shows. I like Reverend Horton Heat. Maybe I didn't see him twice. Maybe I saw them once, and I'm thinking of another band. I gotta see him at least once, anyway. How did I end up here? Fuck, you got me, bro, but welcome. Now don't be stupid. This is not a place for stupid people. There's an IQ scanner at the door that bans anybody with a assumed IQ below a level that I set. That number is not known, but just so you know. Limos, demos, and bimbos. Why, hello there, Jamie Darkey. 20 minutes into a stream's a little late to be saying our hellos, but hello. Would you rather give up Korean food or Indian food? You just got here. Oh, okay. It's an airport. How late is too late to say hi in a stream? I'd say like right around the half-hour mark. Right around the half-hour mark, usually there's a discussion going on, and hey, what's up, guys, is not like adding anything to the fucking stream. So you're not late then? Nope, you beat it by 10. Just got time for number 3. You also got time, 300 seconds, to go find a fucking profile pic. Stick it on your stupid fucking profile. Dude, I fucking hate YouTube. Sending out notifications to people 20 minutes in. It's so dark, it's just gonna get darker, baby. Just gets darker from here. What a dumb rule. Love you, Paul. Love you too. You could send out a tweet when you go live, yeah, but then more people would come in here. I don't want that. I was skeptical about this profile picture rule at first, but I'm starting to come around on it. Yeah. I mean, what's it take? 10 seconds? It's not like I'm asking somebody to fucking produce a gold nugget out of their ass or some shit. Take 10 seconds to put up a fucking PFP. I don't care if it's somebody's sweaty ass crack. I don't care if it's just the color orange. Put up something. Put up something to like at least meet me at the fucking door like you're not somebody that just made their fucking account that's been banned 15 fucking times. You know what I mean? It ain't hard. It doesn't protect nobody from the fucking hammer, but it's a pretty much guaranteed fucking hammer slammer. Yep. That is why the rule exists, Jamie. People that use throwaway accounts and fucking their fucking half-assed shit, their half-assed third alts or whatever, are typically the dumbest people on the fucking internet. Or underage. Either way, as you can see from the rules that now spam across my chat every day, this is an 18-plus stream. Means, you know, there's no way for me to check ID at the door, so you conduct yourself like a fucking adult in here, you get the shit boot. I can tell you this, the quality of my fucking life as a streamer has only increased since I went full fucking Joseph Stalin on this bitch. Pardon me. But do you have any gray poupon? Yep, viewership's gone up too. Getting an average of 30 to 40% more viewers since I set that into motion per stream. Well, I feel the quality of the chat has improved immensely too. With this in place, it's actually worth hanging out in again. Well, look at that. There you go. Oh, dude, there's no more. Dude, this is all lean now. We are all of us, beholden to the conversation. And the mods are doing a great job, by the way. You guys have helped to produce yet another long and salty thread on the DFF subreddit, so congratulations. There's like a fucking 56 reply exploding thread on the DFF subreddit that I saw early this morning. People just crying about being booted. Oh. One of my biggest critics when it comes to politics agrees with me. That endorsement's got to be worth something. What the fuck is that? I love the mods and the rules. Yes, yes. Just requires a more draconian approach. So what are we talking about tonight, folks? The rules are always a popular subject around here, but I feel that we're all in accordance now and we all understand them. So what's on your mind? What kind of hot news is there in the world? What kind of new ideas are people having? Big fan for my basic profile pic. I work a lot. Oh, well, I can see your. Don't worry about it, dude. You have a profile pic now. Yay! That's all. I didn't ban you. Please don't punish me for being a rare guest. P.S. Watch Nomadland. I've never heard of that. Thanks. Transportation. What do you want to talk about? What, my far future vision for transportation that'll never happen because we're locked in a fucking headlock of stupid ass fucking WWE politicianing? Want to talk about the problems of transportation? I mean, let's talk about the problems of transportation first, okay, as I understand them. And this is going to be a very fucking layman overview. I don't have Wikipedia open in front of me. It's too dark for me to read Wikipedia anyway. Listen. Urban sprawl is this idea that people flee the inner cities as less and less tax dollars go to support them, and they rot from abuse and misuse and want of repair and want of updating, right? And they flee to these newer communities in the suburbs. Well, this has happened in some places to an absolute fucking extreme. Like an absolute extreme. Where, like, if you live or have ever traveled in Los Angeles, you know exactly what I mean. You can drive for like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours straight with very little traffic and still be in LA County. Still be in some subsidiary of LA. LA is profoundly huge and covers a profound amount of space. And when you've got people living cheek by jowl that way in one giant mega city, which is exactly what fucking Los Angeles is. They divide it up into different cities that are more like districts of Los Angeles than anything. But people flee to these outlying areas, create these new towns that are clean and new. A lot of this has to do with race, too. Because as the quality of businesses and the quality of streets and shit declines in these decaying inner cities, more and more businesses flee out of there, making them a refuge for people who are at the lower end of the economic spectrum, and that typically means minorities and white flight. You can look it up, is a thing. Anyway, what this leaves us with are these giant sprawling cities and no way to get around them but these fucking carbon belching machines. Like even battery powered cars are often like the charge that's used to run them is from a coal fired plant. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, let's get real about this fucking shit. Right? Something's got to be done. So what something can be done? Well, you want my fucking like unfettered pie in the sky, all my leftist ideals are realized type of idea? We stop building out and start building up. We start designing cities to be functional arcologies built around green spaces. We stop denuding the landscape by expanding cities ever outward, and we make the inner parts of cities more attractive. We stop that fucking expansion. That's number one. That centralizes a lot more people and makes way more feasible the idea of some kind of mass public transit. Number two, once you've accomplished that, once you've built up, not out, and you've gone through that transitional phase, you come up with a reliable, free, fast way to move people about the city. Doesn't require you to have any money, doesn't require you to have any kind of fucking status at all. You want a car, you got it. You want to get somewhere, there's a fucking something to take you there. Whether it's a fucking Hyperloop-esque thing or some kind of self-driving fucking bus or whatever the fuck it is, right? I've lived in places with horrifyingly bad infrastructure, and I'm talking little to no. And I've lived in places that have astoundingly good infrastructure and public transit. I lived in Bellevue, Washington for about 10 months or 11 months. It was 11 months or so, almost a year. Didn't own a car while I was there the whole time. Didn't need one. You get around, like, take Ubers and shit. Take fucking buses. I could bus into fucking right across the fucking sound into Seattle anytime I wanted. 20 minutes. We don't even think about it here. Infrastructure and transportation has remained functionally unchanged since about the 1960s, 1970s in this country. Like most highways and freeways and the design of such are 60 years old now, 70 years old. I mean, they've been repaved, but they were designed for the population of that area 60, 70 fucking years ago. They're falling apart. But we need not stop there when it comes to public transit. I'm a firm believer that there should be a safe, fast, train-based transit to any state in the continental United States for free for any citizen of this fucking country. And I think it should be made available fucking cheaply and effectively for tourists and people from out of the country. And that any money made from the revenue for it should be used to keep it up. Trains are perpetually late. Not in China, they're not. Go look it up, dude. China's got the fucking high-speed rail shit figured out. Japan's got it figured out. Yeah, California's bullet train. Tell me about it. What a fucking nightmare. You know what the sad thing is? If they built that fucking thing to the original plan, which was basically a bullet train from Los Angeles to San Francisco, you know how fucking game-changing that would be for the world? The fifth biggest economy joins its two cities with a fucking 2.5-hour ride on a bullet train. Then it slowly got eaten away into nothing, and now it's just sitting there gathering dust. Subject of a million fucking lawsuits. bullet trains are very expensive to run. I think in America would have to be privatized as well. Fuck that. No, it wouldn't. You know what else is expensive to run? A constant grinding war machine. How about we take a little bit of that fucking money and put it towards the bullet train? I hate these, like, it's too expensive. Like, dude, fuck you. The biggest economy in the world, that's not an excuse. There's no fucking excuse for us to be being outdone by pretty much all of our neighbors. Just quit doing it. No private transportation, public transportation all the way. Free for fucking citizens, period. No more jets to fly fucking 3 states away and shit. Get on a fucking bullet train. Money does not grow on trees, Paul. Man, that's the second insightful comment from you tonight. The third one's gonna get you an answer. Money does not grow on trees, Paul. Actually, yes, it does here in America. We print our money. Ever heard of fiat currency, dipshit? Actually, our trees grow into money here. Lefties should be spamming cut them out. No, I don't think that does anything. I don't think spamming a hashtag does fuck all. Lefties should be actually joining mutual aid organizations and donating their time and any discretionary income they have to anti-war organizations. Fuck telling lefties that they should be hashtagging something. Just fucking ruthlessly ridiculous. That's not lefty action. Putting a hashtag before a blurb isn't taking fucking action, bro. Maybe the war machine will end with a hashtag. Yeah. Hashtag stop the fucking military-industrial complex. Hashtag roll back 100 years of American military expansionism with a fucking meme. Fuck that hashtag shit. Unless you, of course, you're talking about hashtag no confidence. That idea should be pushed more, and that idea should be engaged in more by leftists. Break yourself, Paul. Come on. Do. Come on. New Jack, hustle. New Jack, hustle. The average delay on the Tokaido Shinkansen in fiscal 2018 was 0.7 minutes. In New York subway in January 2018, with just 58.1% of all weekday trains arriving in the station at time. Whoops! Looks like we done got outdid. You can't do the Oriental riff in 2021. I disagree, bro. Bum 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 bum. Dude, that could be a hot beat. Boom, da bum bum, da bum, da bum bum, bum, da bum bum, bum 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 bum, da bum bum. Game sick, chill the fuck out, bro. Nobody's limiting you. You need to chill the fuck out. That was a big old fucking paragraph worth of fucking shit. Just chill. Nurse your hurt leg. Bum, 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 bum. What the fuck you argue, hustle, cuss? I go hard in the motherfucking paint, neighbor. I don't care any other song by the Vapors except Turning Japanese. Turning Japanese is great. Put a smile on that face. Put a smile on that face. Paul, we can't leave Afghanistan. Think of those lives and money that would go to waste. We have to fall for the sunk cost fallacy. Of course. Of course. Of course we do. Sunk cost or bust. Here we go. I think I'm turning Japanese. I think I'm turning Japanese. I really think so. Get out of here with that potato chips with espresso powder on them, man. Get out of here. Yeah, you're stoned as fuck, bro. That sounds gross. No, thank you. So transportation, another pipe dream while we're still jerking ourselves off with this fucking lesser of two evils shit. It's dark. Yeah, I know. I'm enjoying it. You're gonna have to fucking deal with it for a little while. I'll turn a light on out here if I fucking feel like it. The lights draw bugs. Fuck them bugs, man. Dinor with laser vest. Yeah, I should probably go get Dinor. Well, he's fine. He was just out. He'd be alright. Now you stare into the abyss. Or does the abyss stare into you? What is the visual for a stream anyway? Or do you need to see my salty face? Hear my salty words. Know their salty portent. I enjoyed seeing Cricket earlier today, too. How do I feel? What do I say? Fuck you, it all goes away. How do I feel? What do I say? Fuck you, it all goes away. How do I feel? What do I say? Everything, it just goes away. How do I feel? What do I say? Everything, it just goes away. How do I feel? What do I say? Everything, it just goes away. How do I feel? What do I say? Everything, it just goes away. 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 Everything. Boom. You like how I timed that right with that fucking illegal firework launch, huh? Let me just lean back in case that was the report of a 50 cal. All right. I should be good by now. Cool. Just wanted to throw off any snipers that might be in the area. A voice from the darkness. A voice that speaks to the darkness. A voice devoid of light. A voice made of the suffering of 1,000 generations of mankind. A voice that pretends your doom. Gabriel's trumpet made vocal. I herald the end. This darkness that you see before you is only the beginning of a new and even deeper darkness. And I am a herald of that darkness. I'm a servant of it. The nothing. Yes. The nothing. There's a fucking dickweed parking at the end of this fucking street. I wouldn't pull into your fucking house, thanks. Need your high beams on my backyard all fucking night. The nothing seeks to destroy everything. And I was sent here to help it. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. The Orin. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Matter is compressed energy, energy is compressed space, and space is compressed time. Well, 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 and Prim Paul. The keys to the universe. Favorite Manson song? Angel with the Scabbed Wings. And here's Tom with the weather. Donna, it's the angel with the scab wings. Hot drug face, wanna powder his nose. He will deflower the freshest crop, dry up all the wounds with his rock and roll sword. Rock and roll swords. Rock and roll sword. That's a badass song. Also, shout outs to Irresponsible Hate Anthem. Favorite Manson album, though, interestingly enough, is Hollywood. As an album, that's the best. I'm not a big enough Manson fan to have a super duper deep cut answer. All right, fair enough. I love it when I answer Manson questions. I've answered this Manson question before probably a bunch of times. And everybody's like, yeah, well, my favorite is Eternal Darkness of the Moonlit Vampiric Soul. It only appears on the B-side of a bootleg that was sold in Nashville for exactly 15 minutes before the feds shut it down. Only 2 in existence, bro. But man, does it rock. It's like, all right, bro. All right. Whatever you say, dude. Could you just turn on Angel with the Scabbed Wings for me and shut the fuck up, please? Thank you. So I heard you like Nirvana a lot. Honestly, not a fan of Manson. That's okay. Why are you frowning? It's okay, man. Different strokes, different folks. Different strokes it takes. Different strokes to rule the world. Yes, it does. It takes. Wow, it's gotten nice out here. Nice and dark. Nice and dark. Wonder if Johnny Bumpins has a name for you. That would be crazy. Yeah, probably like that crazy hippie that's always streaming in his backyard. Or something like that. Sam Stream. Eugene E-Beggar. Hippie Harry, yeah. I like it. I could dig any of that. I'll take it. I'll take any of those. Those are all worthy and fucking neighbor that drives by nicknames and where I come from, you know what I mean? I would not look down my nose at such a nickname. Alright, I'm gonna go turn on the light. Yep, I'm gonna go turn on the light. Oh, whoa, 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 yeah, that's a good idea. It's really dark. Oh, really dark? Crickets ruin the ambiance for somebody. Thoughts on Dogecoin? None. Next. Yappy, yappy, happy, hairy, hippie, hairy. It's a little long. Phil Leotardo does look like the Shah of Iran. Yes. I say that now, God rest his soul, knowing that the man had a good sense of humor and probably would have taken it in the correct way. I would sleep outside if I were in a climate like that, all warm, nice crickets, so soothing. Well, they're not really actually bad right now, but later on there will be mosquitoes. I haven't seen or felt any bites yet tonight, but the light might bring them to me. When you're out here in the dark, it's actually pretty good. I might go turn that fucking light back off, to be honest with you. I was enjoying it out here in the fucking dark. I'll go get your fucking shine box. You motherfucking mutt. I'm just breaking your fucking balls a little bit. I've been away 12 years, Tommy. I can't break your fucking balls a little bit. It's just, sometimes, Phil, it don't seem like you're joking. Oh, come on. Come on, I'm fucking breaking your balls. Come on. No offense, no offense. Salute. All right. Salute. Happy birthday. Now go get your fucking shine box. You motherfucking mutt. Favorite actor is, I guess I gotta say was, if you mean living actor, P.S. Hoffman. I love how De Niro looks in the scene where they stomp Billy Bats and Goodfellas. That iconic down, like from bottom shot where fucking, you know what I mean? He's got his arms going like this. His foot's fucking got the rhythm. That's the shot for me. Hello, baby. Hello, doggy. How are you? Dirty day.
You've been out here?
60 minutes. That's what it says. I don't know why everyone was impressed with the Irishman. You could tell by the way everyone walked. They were in their 70s. I mean, come on, bud. Come on, bud. That movie was pretty good. It's not like the best movie I've ever seen, but it was pretty fucking good. The scenes with them aged down worked. It didn't look like they were in their fucking 70s. Daniel Day-Lewis, the best living. Well, he's not an actor, though. Remember, he quit. So it doesn't count. Nobody asked who your favorite former actor was. They asked who your favorite living actor was. Good choice on Gary Oldman. Almost always, in fact, I'll take away the almost. I'll unqualify that. Always solid. I don't think I've ever seen Gary Oldman in something. Now, he's been in some movies that I don't think are that great. Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy being chief among them. I don't think that movie's that great, but I think he was good at it. Willem Dafoe, another good choice. Always a welcome sight in a movie. Always weirds up a movie a little bit, you know, when it needs to be weirded up in a certain good way. Sometimes weirds it up a lot if it needs to be really weirded up. What's your favorite Willem Dafoe role, chat? I'm going to set aside the fucking Lighthouse because I've only seen it once. And I feel like that I'm going to appreciate that movie the more I see it as I watch it again down the road. So I'm going to set that aside. And I'm going to say his portrayal of the FBI agent in Boondock Saints. Boondock Saints, dude, come on. Antichrist, good choice. What about The Last Temptation of Christ? Another Willem Dafoe movie. Nicolas Cage is a dude. You've seen if you have not seen our Nicolas Cage episode, is that a public episode? I think it is. Well, either way, if it's not, you should become a patron just to see that. Do we love Nicolas? You don't have to check, babe. I was just asking if you knew off the top of your head.
It is a public episode.
Yep. Go watch it.
It's a 2-hour one too.
Dude, I did all the research on it.
Yeah.
It's a great episode.
I think you were researching that as we were like just starting to talk too.
Yeah. Yeah. I was. Splatoon. Yeah, a Dafoe Joker, right? Dafoe Joker. Oh yeah, Dafoe Joker. Yeah, for sure. I mean, he would. I don't know why he's never been given the job. Maybe he just doesn't want it. I don't blame him, honestly. Like, I don't know if I would choose to portray the Joker in any of these films that have come out with the Joker in them, except for Joker. I think Willem Dafoe's a touch old for that role. I think in a more cartoonish, like back to basics kind of Tim Burton-ish Batman universe, he'd be a perfect fucking Joker. But this, you know. None of your episodes are public now, lol. What? What you talking about? Willem Dafoe with Mark Hamill, a Joker voice. A? Whatever voice Dafoe comes up for his Joker will be a good Joker voice, trust me. Like, the Joker doesn't have to sound like Mark Hamill's Joker. That's just the template Joker because it's a really charismatic Joker performance. Right? That's what everybody thinks of the Joker sounding like when it's cartoony, especially. Or Heath Ledger's Joker, right? Paul, did you see the actual scene with Leto's Joker in the Snyder Cut? Yes. We watched it on a Grease Trap, one of the things we do for our $10 patrons twice a week. We watched, like, it was awful. Or maybe we didn't. Maybe we watched it in between recordings. TJ pulled it up. That might be what I'm remembering, and we went through it, and it was just like fucking... just unbelievably, unbearably awful. Isn't that right, Batman? It's just so fucking forced and horrible and cliche. Somehow cliche and just stupidly, lamely original at the same time. It's just like, ugh. Get it out. I've only seen it once, so I can't speak to liking Joker less as you watch it. I've only seen it the one time. I really don't feel the need to watch that movie again, to be honest with you. Good as it was. No, I was pretty into to Batman Begins. I thought Batman Begins suffered a little bit from like kind of like lame villain syndrome, like Ra's al Ghul. I'm not a big DC guy, so I didn't know who the fuck that was going into the movie, and I was like, who, how, what? But I think it was a respectable entry, so I was pretty jazzed. And then the trailer for fucking the Dark Knight, especially like the teasers, the early shit, it looked too good. And I was already well aware of Heath Ledger's talent, having seen him in Knight's Tale and a bunch of fucking other shit. Fucking what you call it, Brokeback and all that crap. I've seen him. I've seen enough of his movies to know that he had the fucking touch. So it looked great. I remember being like setting myself up for disappointment for that Joker, and I wasn't disappointed by it. I thought it was a great movie. Yeah, I don't know anything about Al Ghul, so don't fucking give me the history. Yeah, well, I mean, I'd say that my fucking chances of watching the Robert Pattinson movie coming out went up a couple notches after watching Tenet. What, D? Where's your bowl? Where's your bowl? Whoa.
Leave it abandoned in the yard somewhere.
You don't want your bowl? Whoa.
It's probably somewhere in the yard.
Where's your bowl? I have to bring a new ball out here, huh? Where's your laser ball? Where'd you hide that ball? I haven't seen that ball in a minute. Dude, Bane got done so dirty in fucking that third Nolan movie. Come on, you guys know. Done so dirty as a character. Like, one of the things about Bane's a big lucha guy. He's like a big lucha wrestler. And why didn't they keep that? Like, you're telling me they couldn't have turned that fucking serious enough to fit a Nolan movie? Fuck that. I really liked Tenet, yeah. You don't think they could have done like a more, like, at least made a nod to the lucha shit? Made him a cool black mask with like a fucking scarred looking fucking red thing across it or some shit, and kept it all fucking cool looking. Did him up way bulkier than he was, not just made him a big buff dude, just make him like a fucking, like a dude that when he takes that hit of shit, he turns into a big fucking monster guy, able to fight fucking Batman and pound him down. He's overcome with rage and shit. And make him like Hispanic. It's just so weird to me that like they've got this opportunity for a Hispanic villain, right? That's cool. Like a Hispanic character in a fucking film that's cool. And they whitewash him and turn him into like an Eastern European dude. Like, why? At the very least, yeah, dude, Bane, like, you can look up his name, like his real name. I think it's a Hispanic name, canonically in the comics. And then I really just disliked the way they muted, like they put Bane's voice so low in the mix and shit. You are just a tourist in the darkness. I was shaped by it. Molded by it. It's just like, come on, man. Could somebody get this guy a fucking like glass of water? It sounds like he's got cotton mouth. One more time, not through your hand, please. Thanks. Trying to think of a Mexican actor that's yoked enough to do the role. Fucking Danny Trejo. Thank you. Danny Trejo, and then fucking Batista could have been his big form. You know what I mean? Danny Trejo could have played like what Bane is normally, and then when he gets all fucking yoked out and shit, you get Dave Batista to play that one. Dude, Trejo's old, you're right, but he wasn't as old back when that fucking movie was made. Movie was made over fucking 10 years ago now. Javier Bardem is... Dude, don't take him off the fucking... Don't take him off the plate. Batista wasn't an actor then? All the better reason to fucking scout him out. Just have him have a real dark-looking luchador-esque mask. You know what I mean? And have that and the fact that he's played by a prominent Hispanic actor, or a pair of prominent Hispanic actors if you do the big buff version as a different dude. You know what I mean? Let him show his fucking face and shit. He doesn't always need to have the goddamn fucking mask on. He puts that on when he wants to pump up on the fucking whatever it is, Bane juice. So have some kind of rigged thing where he puts that shit on and fucking hits some fucking button on his chest and it... Give him a cool voice, too. Don't just throw, like, a hand over somebody's mouth and muffle somebody's voice. It's not cool. Did you like Catwoman in that movie? Not really, no. Sorry. Wasn't a fan of the Chris Nolan, Selena Kyle. Listen here, fat. You better vote for me in 2024, Jack. Yeah, I guess so. Thanks for the $5. Listen here, fat. It's time for America's most important election ever, Jack. That's why my beautiful black vice president, she's gonna run. It's time for the generation behind me to step up. That's why I'm asking you to vote for Kamala, Jack. Most important election of the thing, Jack. Trust me. I know the thing. Yeah, dude, Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman, though. Meow. Indeed. Halle Berry Catwoman. Yeah, I think Kamala will run in 2024. I think Joe already announced that basically prior to even becoming the fucking candidate. Like there was a story that got buried that you can probably still find that he was saying that he was planning on being like a one-term president. Get the ball rolling, then hand off the fucking reins to whoever his VP was. Kind of took it back though. Whatever. Who knows? At this point, who cares? All right, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later.